some women bring children into this world, and their mothers because they carried children and they birthed them, which biologically makes them a mother. But that does not mean that they're always equipped to do the mothering, right? And that is something that I have accepted.
This is for the next time that somebody tells a lie, disrespecting my boundaries, acting like they don't.
Let me give y'all the outfit of the day. I have on these wide-legged sweats from Fashion Nova. Very comfortable. It has this it has this wide-waisted band, and it has a tie in the front. And then I just have it on, and it got these big pockets in the back. Show y'all how they look, if you can see it. Yeah, it got these like really big pockets. I love that. And then I just threw it on with my little green bra t-shirt with this little frog on the front from Walmart. I get all of my t-shirts from Walmart pretty much, or either the TikTok shop. And then I have on my olive green headband. And I love the green and gold together because it matches the lettering in my shirts. And so this is what I'm wearing. And then I'm going to put on my black slides from Fashion Nova with this outfit. And this wasn't even intended to be a whole outfit, child. I was like, let me throw something on after I get out of the shower, and this ended up being it. I haven't worn these pants in quite a while because at one point I didn't even like them, but I had too much weight on me, and that's why I didn't like them. Now that I've lost all this weight and my stomach is flatter, they fit so much better. They're so much more comfortable, and they sway a lot more at the bottom. At first, they were just kind of not swaying like I wanted them to, or like they're supposed to, because I just had too much weight on me. And now that I'm losing all of that, they look good. I am so hungry. So hungry. Like, I did not eat, and I did not even have a smoothie today, because when I woke up this morning, I really wasn't hungry. But now it's like after 1, and I was gonna go get a coffee, but then I realized I didn't eat, and then I don't like to drink coffee after 1 o'clock like I told y'all. So, but I just like wanted to sip, right? Because I haven't had coffee in a while. I haven't had a hot latte in a while. So usually I'll just, if I get it later than I normally want to get it, I'll just still go get it, sip on it a few times, and then put the rest up in the refrigerator for the next day. I do that all the time. I would drink a day old coffee all the time. But I ain't gonna drink it if it's older than a day. But yeah, so I wanted to do that. And then, but I ended up not going there. I need to figure out what I'm gonna eat, because I know that I'm gonna cook dinner. I haven't had any breakfast or lunch. And like I said, it's after 1. But right now I'm headed into Walmart to grab a few things. I need to grab some stuff for the boys, like not nothing major, just a couple things for them that they were missing when they were at the house the last time, which reminded me to get, you know what I'm saying, while they were there. I was like, okay, I need to go replenish this for them. And then I need to get some stuff for myself. So basically I need to buy toiletries. And then in the meanwhile, I need to find food. Or after that, I need to find food. And I'm probably just going to buy something out and not cook, because I need to eat now. I need to go in Walmart because I need to replenish some things that the boys are out of that reminded me when they came to the house. Like, I totally decluttered. I just got rid of a lot of stuff. Like, Carter's room is damn near empty compared to what it was like before I decluttered, right? So I have just gotten rid of so many things. And I need to get some things for them again, because again, I realized I was out of those things and they needed them while they were at the house. And then I got some things that I need to get. But I just wanted to open up the vlog and let y'all know that I had a wonderful walk this morning. If you are not walking, you are missing out, okay? You need to start walking. Walking is not only good for just fat loss, okay? That's the cherry on top. Girl, it's the clarity of mind. It's everything that it's doing for the inside of your body. It's all these things working on the inside, honey, when you walk, especially up here, girl. I tell you, like, walking, I will walk before I strength train. Like, if I don't strength train that day, I'm going to walk, period. So, yeah, I had a really good walk this morning. I walked for quite a while this morning. It was cool outside because y'all know this weather is strange. So, I did not sweat. Well, I did sweat a little bit on the second lap, but not like I normally do when the sun is out. So still got my exercise in. It felt so good this morning. Came in, had my water, but water is the only thing I had. So I wanted to just open up the vlog and say, hey, love bugs, welcome in. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting my content. Thank you for always showing up. Thank you for leaving me comments. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you so much. Now, if you are new here, my name is Stephanie, and I'm your virtual BFF, okay? And these are my love bugs over here. And we, on this channel, are women over 40. We're mothers, we're grandmothers. We are all the things, honey, that women are, which is so amazing, okay? We are trying to get our bodies in shape. We are eating healthy. We are learning new things. We're dealing with our stress in a healthy way. We decorate whenever I get back to it, okay? Because your girl don't like to spend a lot of money, right? And I'm trying to get my decor spirit back, right? I feel like it's not as important. I'm trying to get it back, but it's not priority. I'll put it that way. But that, yes, I love to do. I love to keep my home clean and beautiful. So definitely trying to just figure out my way with getting back into home decor. Let's see what else. I mean, we're just all the things. I have a lot of live chit chats over here. I do that in hopes to inspire you in any way in your life that I possibly can. And honey, we are just ladies, right? So if that sounds like your vibe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join us, right? And then what you're going to do after that is you're going to tell your auntie, your mama, your cousin, your sister, your neighbor down the street, your BFF, your dog, your cat, and then they can join. And then we can all be joined together. Make sure you hit the like button after you subscribe. Make sure you jump down in the comments and drop your girl a line. And let me know you're new. If you're not shy, if you're shy, that's okay. As long as you're here with us, honey, that's all that matters. But in the meantime, I'm going to pop in Walmart and pick up what I got to get. So Carter is really easy at catching a cold, and I don't have no more cold medicine at my house, and I always buy this Mucinex, and so I think I'm gonna just get some more of this. That one is $9.97, but what's the difference? This is an all-in-one. I think that's the one I normally get, the all-in-one. I'm pretty sure it is. Bye. So I watched the boys' hair while they was at the house, girl. And I have this, I use black soap, or at least I had some of it left over from when I had my locks. That's what I was washing my locks with. And I paid $25 for that stuff from my lock session. But it lasted me quite a long time. But the bottle that he had it in was not convenient. So what I did was I took it and I put it inside of a squirt bottle, which was real easy to just squirt on my hair, right? And I realized that I didn't have any shampoo for the boys while they were there, which is one of the things that I'm in here to get. Am I looking at the right stuff? And so I went and I used that for them, and I ended up leaving the bottle in the tub, in their tub. Well, child, the next day when they went in there to take a shower, they had to squirt out all my shampoo. They had them squirted out all my shampoo, girl, so they can play with that bottle. I couldn't even be mad. So I gotta get them some shampoo, and I gotta get me some too. And it looks like Walmart does not sell the Camille Rose anymore. I like Shea Moisture, but I haven't bought that in a long time. I just like what works on my hair, and I'm probably gonna end up having to go to Publix because I don't see it. I don't see the product that I normally buy in here. And I know a lot of stuff Walmart don't have no more. I just like to get it out of Walmart because it's a little cheaper. So yeah, I do have the Mielle spray-on conditioner, leave-in conditioner, but I don't really want to buy the shampoo. I like the conditioner, but I just like Camille Rose better, and I have not used Shea Moisture in a long time, so I don't want to get that because I had started buying it. So I guess I'm gonna have to get my stuff out of Publix. Let me go see what I can find for the boys.
Blue dude, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with some.
Okay, so I just came out of Publix, as y'all know, honey. I'm perpetually in Publix. My husband said that's my favorite place to be, and my daughter, she said too. But hey, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. You know, I be needing stuff, okay? I picked these up. These Tates. Now, I don't like crispy cookies, but I heard somebody in one of their blogs yesterday say that these cookies are really good, and I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna see. Let me know if you have ever had these, because I know they have a soft baked one, but I've never tried it, you know, just trying to stay disciplined. Oh, so they tiny like this. This is how they look in this particular pack anyway. Oh, those are good. They're not crispy like that. You got a little softness to them. But those are good. But anyway, girl, I just want to show y'all though, before I pull it off and start driving, because I'm about to go home. So I have returned love bugs from the store. Oh, I left one bag in the car. I gotta go get my Walmart bag. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I left my Walmart bag in the car. I'm gonna show y'all what I got there in a minute, but I did go to the store because once again, honey, Publix, your girl was at Publix. So I'm gonna make me some tacos. I'm gonna make me some soft tacos. And while I do like the hard shell, I buy the Siete brand hard shell. So good, they're grain free, so very light on the tummy, and I do like those. But I also like a good wrap. Like, I like a wrap better than a hard shell because, I don't know, it just tastes better to me. So I picked up these organic wraps by La Benterita. I guess that's how you pronounce that. And it's made with avocado oil, no seed oils, and it has simple ingredients. And the ingredients on the back are organic wheat flour, water, organic avocado oil, cultured organic wheat flour, organic vinegar, sea salt, organic sugar, organic yeast, and malic acid. And it does contain wheat, and it has 1 gram of sugar and 1 gram of added sugar. So very minimal on the sugar. So I got those to make my taco wraps when I get ready to make them. And then I also picked up this Mateo. I do love this brand. They have a really good, let me see if I can make that look a little better. They do have, well, that's what it look like, y'all. They do have a salsa that I also picked up, but this is a queso cheese, and this is a mild, and I never buy queso cheese, but I like queso cheese, so I decided to get this. Now the ingredients aren't that great, but they're also not that bad, and it's not a whole gigantic long list. It does have good things like natural extractives of cumin seed, garlic oil. It does have, what else? Just salt, jalapeno peppers. The only thing I don't like is the soybean oil and the maltodextrin. I don't like those. I don't like the modified cornstarch, but it has poblano peppers, red bell peppers. It contains less than 2% of salt, and it has lime juice, and it has cilantro. So yeah, very minimal ingredients. Not all 100% good, but hey, it's okay. Now they do have, like I said, this salsa. This is a medium, and I like to get this one. So this is what I'm also gonna have. And then I got some, I have to make a smoothie every day. That's how I get my fiber in. So I got me some bananas. I got like 6 avocados. I got a red onion because I'm gonna put that in my taco meat when I get ready to make my tacos. And then I'm also gonna put it in my salad that I'm having tonight. I also got, like where my other bag at? I got some Organic Girl spring mix salad. You've probably seen this in my grocery haul before. This is about the only one that I buy. I got some more beets because I do love to eat these pickled beets, and I eat those in my salad as well. I picked me up 3 peaches, which I have not had peaches in a very, very long time. I got me some Driscoll's organic strawberries. This is also for my smoothie. I picked up me some more vanilla Greek yogurt, the Green Wise organic one. Now, I noticed that I can eat the Greek yogurt inside of my smoothie. I just put it in my smoothies now versus just eating it plain because it was bothering my stomach and it was making me constipated because it's dairy, and I can't really handle dairy like that. So, I forgot my milk. I forgot my almond milk. I gotta go back to the store. Okay, because I gotta have that. That's for my smoothies. But, or I could use water in the Greek yogurt and then just get the milk tomorrow or the next day. And I think I have a little bit to make me one in the morning. I think I got enough almond milk left for one. But anyway, I put this in my smoothies. I get this. And y'all know I'm doing this protein. So organic Greek yogurt or Greek yogurt is really good for keeping you full throughout the day and keeping away those sweet cravings, because the more protein you eat, the less cravings you have, especially for sugar. And then I got some Green Wise organic ground turkey because that's what I'm gonna be making my tacos with. And then I got me another kombucha. I don't know if I showed y'all my kombuchas the last time. I probably didn't, but I got a gingerberry. They weren't on sale today. They were on sale the last time when I had a few of them. And then I have a Vital C, which this is a new one that they have, and this one is so good. My favorite. And then they have another new one that's a honey apple crisp. I really like that one, but not more than I like the new flavor Vital C. And then my old school flavor that I've been buying for years, that I started buying when I first started drinking the GTS kombucha, is Trilogy. So the gingerberry and the Trilogy are just my old school go-tos that I was doing before all this other stuff came about. And then I just got me some shredded lettuce for my tacos. I have to have shredded lettuce on my tacos. And then I got me another bag of Green Wise chicken breast. And I just, cut this up and I just eat it with different meals. Once again, getting in my protein. So that is what I have. I picked up me a new bonnet because I got several bonnets, but I needed anyway, that don't matter, child. And then they did not have my shampoo. They did not have my Camille Rose either. And yeah, they didn't have a lot of stuff. They didn't. I don't know. The supply chain is just low now. So I just end up getting canceled, and I'm gonna see how this works for my hair. But this one is a avocado hydrating shampoo. It's for natural coils and waves and curls. It gently cleanses and softens with avocado oil and shea butter. And then I got the conditioner as well. And this one is a sulfate-free hydrating cream conditioner. I actually meant to get the other one though. No, I meant to get this one because this one helps prevent breakage. This is the one I wanted. And this one is also for natural hair. And yeah, so these are the 2 products that I got as far as for my hair. And then let me put my kombuchas in the refrigerator though, y'all, because I do not like for these to sit out because they're very fizzy and I like for them to stay that way. And then I got this for the boys. So, honey, if you have grandsons, honey, and they like Minecraft as much as my grandsons do, well, baby, you want to head on out to Walmart and get you one of these here. Because this is a Minecraft bottle. Look how cute that bottle is, y'all. My grandsons are going to love this. They are going to go crazy when they see this. And this is an apple scented. It's tear-free, it's paraben-free, it's phthalate-free, and it's hypoallergenic. And it is a 3-in-1 body wash, shampoo, and conditioner, because at first in my cart I also had them a shampoo, and then I had them a moisturizer from Cantu Kids in my cart. So I had two different things, which I would have been paying more for, which they do still need a moisturizer. So I'll probably pick that up when I go back for my almond milk. But this is so cute, and it was only like $5 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they are going to love this. Isn't that adorable? So I got that for the boys because they had some toiletries that they needed. And then y'all saw me get the I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all saw me get the Mucinex for Carter because, child, he stayed with a cold. But that's, I did get the conditioner. I mean the cream. It's okay because Carter stays with a cold. And it's because he's not getting the proper nutrition, and his immune system is probably just down right now. And what I know about my grandson is he has to be stuffed with vitamins and nutrition just as he was when he was here with me. I kept his colds at bay when he was here with me because I know that he is so easy to catch in one. And he had one when he was here the last time, and he just always has a cold. So I always just keep him packed full of nutrition and essential vitamins. And so I just got to restock on that stuff because he actually was out by the time he left. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. So I just got to restock on that. But I did want to get the cold medicine because that does help him, relieve it while I give him the vitamins. And then I did get the Cantu. This is actually a curling cream. Defines and softens gentle care for curls, coils, and waves. Now, Elias don't have no curls like that, but Carter does have a little bit of curly hair. Now, I kind of just thought this was a little, it's just a cream. It's fine. It don't really matter. I could use this on both of the boys and soften their hair after I wash it and, have them, set up for success, honey, when they get out the tub. And then I picked up some Band-Aids since the boys are back again, because you definitely want to have some stuff in the house for when they hurt their little self, and Elias is very accident prone, and he always has been, girl. If that boy ain't bumping his head or busting his lip, child, he hurting his finger. He got a lot going on with the accidents, okay? So I picked up some Band-Aids, and then I picked up some Neosporin. If you don't have Neosporin in your cabinet, just even for yourself, baby, you are missing out. The Neosporin heals, and it takes away any pain that you might be having. I went on a walk not too long ago, y'all, and I had on some shoes that did not agree with me not wearing socks. And the back of that shoe rubbed up against the back of my ankle, and y'all know how that feel. And once you get a blister right there from a shoe that's rubbing up against the back, girl, you in some pain. That's some pain, okay? It's just now healing, and that's been like 3 weeks ago since it happened. And I thought I had some Neosporin in my cabinet in the bathroom because I keep Neosporin, and I didn't, right? I will use it even after it expires, child, because first of all, it's $9, and I'm not throwing it away, and it still works even after the expiration date. So you want to keep some of that, because if I had some Neosporin at the time when this blister on the back of my ankle was healing, girl, I would have just put that on there, and it would have took away all that pain. That thing was burning and stinging so bad, and when the water hit it, baby, I thought I was going to holler, okay? So, we get certain cuts that just ain't no joke. So I said all that to say, get you some Neosporin. And then the other thing, last but not least, I did get 2 of these wet ones because I like to keep this type of stuff in the car for the boys. I like to keep one in the car. I can also throw one in my purse, you know. So when we're out and about and that sort of thing, girl, I can just have this because you know how kids are. Their little hands get dirty, their little faces get dirty, nose get dirty, all that kind of stuff. And I always want to have something that I can, you know, wipe them with. And I usually just keep like a big pack of wipes in my dashboard. But those have dried up. It was not like Pampers baby wipes or nothing, but it was some wipes that was just plain water. And as it started getting low, it just dried up because they've been in there for a long time. So I end up having to get something else, and this is what I picked up. Because, honey, your girl likes to be prepared, okay? So I'm not actually doing anything in today's vlog, honey, as far as I know. Now, I don't know if after this conversation I'm going to end it or if I'm going to add some more stuff to it. I just have to see how my week is going. Today is Tuesday, and I am resetting, right? I'm getting back to my routine with my workouts and my walks and, you know, getting back on eating 3 times a day because even when the boys was here, I wasn't even eating 3 times a day because, you know, I'm just having to get back in the routine of having the kids here, right? So I was just kind of knocked off my routine a little bit while my babies were here, but she's back, and the next time they come, I will be prepared. So we'll get into this more later, but the boys are going to come and stay with me for 2 weeks. Beginning the first week of June because my daughter needs some help with homeschooling. It's not going well with her and her trying to homeschool Carter more so because Elias is just 4, but he's still not too early to learn to read. And it's not going well with her trying to homeschool the boys because whenever you decide to not put a child in school, which I'm not against, right? I am all for homeschool. I think that it is a wonderful thing for children. It allows them more freedom. They don't have to get up as early. They don't have to be at the bus stop at 6:30 in the morning, and just that's a lot for a child, right? So I'm not against it. There are a lot of evil, wicked things going on in the public school system today versus when I was coming up, when you were coming up, even when our children were coming up. And I know a lot of people are not going to like that I'm saying that, but I am very aware, right? And so I would never come and make something up. And so because of the things that I understand about the public school, I am not against anybody taking their child out and deciding to educate their own child in their own way, as long as that child is getting what they need. And my daughter does not necessarily possess the tools that she needs to make sure Carter is at the level that he needs to be performing at, right? And because I am his Mimi and I love him very much, I'm not going to sit by and watch my grandson fall off when I can dive in to help. I have been praying. First of all, let me back up and say I was homeschooling Carter before he left. He was doing really well. But he's been gone for a year. And with him not doing anything, he's lost a lot of what I taught, right? And so I can't idly sit by and watch my grandson going through something or losing out on something that is essential for his life, such as reading, writing, and arithmetic. That's your entire life. You need those 3 things to do everything, right? Everything else you can learn just through life. But those 3 things have to be taught. And so I have been praying to the Most High for my grandsons to protect them, to make sure they're getting everything they need. You know, just everything I can possibly pray about when it comes to my grandkids. And I feel like me shutting down my business and just, you know, being a stay-at-home wife at this point in my life and just a content creator that me shutting down my business happened for such a time as this, so that I am able to be available to my grandkids, right, and support my daughter in areas where she's weak. And sometimes, well, not sometimes, honey, all the time, the Creator knows what we need more than we do. And so he starts to place these, what do you want to call it? He just starts to place us in, he starts to direct my path. I'll say that. I always pray that he guides me and directs my path, that he does it, not me. And that is what he does, because I ask him, right? King Solomon went to him and asked him for wisdom, and he gave King Solomon wisdom, and then he gave King Solomon more than he could ever imagine, all because King Solomon asked for wisdom. So that is how the Most High works, right? So when I ask him to direct my path, that's what he does. He directs my path, and I believe that my path has been directed towards being able to help and support my grandchildren, being able to help and support my daughter. Some women bring children into this world, and their mothers, because they carried children and they birthed them, which biologically makes them a mother, but that does not mean that they're always equipped to do the mothering, right? And that is something that I have accepted about my daughter. And I'm not talking against my daughter. I love my daughter very much. I am not putting her down. I'm saying that this is a reality. And one day when my daughter can come to me and talk to me about whatever it is that's going on with her, I'm going to be here with open ears and open arms. Open ears to listen and open arms to show her love in whatever way she needs me to do that, so that she can thrive as well, because she's still young and she still has a long way to go. And I love my daughter and I love my grandsons. And I never wanted to be the grandmother that was 80-20. Like, I didn't want it to ever be an 80-20 relationship with my grandchildren, me being 80% and mom being 20. I wanted to avoid that at all costs and let mom be 80 and me be 20, because that is the way it's supposed to go. However, it doesn't work like that with every family. There are many grandmothers out here that have to step in and take charge so that the children that we love so much can thrive. And mom can assist. Sometimes mom just has to assist because she just doesn't know. And this could be for a teen mom. It could be for a mom in her 20s. It could be for a mom in her 30s. It just depends on the woman, right? So that is what it's looking like for my grandkids. I never wanted to be, because let me say this. Once my children were gone, right, I was an empty nester. And I was a single mom for a long time before my husband and I got married. And I wanted to be able to have my life to myself once my children became adults. However, that didn't quite happen, because at the time when my daughter was supposed to be on her way to college and all that sort of thing, she got pregnant with Carter, which is the opposite of my counsel. So things happen when you don't listen to mom, right? So then in the process of me becoming an empty nester, not only did I not become an empty nester, but I also became a grandma. And oftentimes when that happens, the children fall into the laps of the grandma because the young daughter doesn't know what to do, right? And so I never wanted to really just be the kind of grandma that was just all in, I want to be all in, don't get me wrong, but I just did not want to be like, I'm taking them on trips and like I'm, again, homeschooling them, and they're living with me most of the time, but they're living with mom some of the time. Like, I know that those situations exist. I've seen them over and over again. And I never saw myself in that light as a grandma, but I am her. And I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that. If I get to be a pillar in my grandsons' lives, then so be it. Maybe this is just a plan. Maybe I had plans that were never supposed to be the plan, and this is the plan. So the boys are gonna be here. I'm thinking that we're gonna do a schedule like 2 weeks with me, 2 weeks with her, right? Because I'm not gonna do full time living with me anymore. Like, you're alive, you're well. You gonna dive in here and do some things too. And I know she doesn't have a problem with that. She just needs the support, and she knows that she has the support. She knows that she does not have to be alone. And I think that that's something that she has learned over time, that she needs me, which is why I got the phone call or the text in the first place to, get the boys, right? And now she knows, since having all 3 of her kids under one roof, what that's like, and she knows that she needs her village. She knows that. And so with her having a village, she can now, versus just not being a part of the picture at all as before, she can now be a part of the picture. She has a good job. She has a nice place to live. She also has another baby. Like, things have changed for her in a good way, but she still has a lot that she has to work on, right? And that's okay. It's a blessing that she has a mother that cares, because there are a lot of grandmothers out here who would be like, oh, that's your problem. I ain't gonna, and I'm not her, right? So, she knows that she has her support system. I wish she didn't live so far, but she does, which is why the boys will have to come here with me for a couple weeks out of the month, be with her for a couple weeks out of the month, and then we'll just see how that rotation goes, and what direction that goes in, and then we'll just kind of tweak it or whatever from that point. But she's gonna be involved. Anything financial besides what I want to spend my money on or have to spend my money on will be coming from her. She still has the financial responsibility of her children. So any materials and things like that I need to get them going with their schooling here with me, Mom has to provide that, because Mimi has spent a lot of money over the years, and I do mean a lot, okay? So it's her turn to take on that, right? She has to make sure that the boys has everything they need to be here with me for 2 weeks. Now, whatever I decide to go and buy, that's because that's what I want to do, because I'm Mimi and I like to buy things for my grandsons anyway. But if it's something that she can't do, I won't make a big deal out of it. I'll just do it. But we're gonna be okay. We're a family, and I just want my grandson at 7 years old to be thriving, because at 7 years old, research shows that at 7 is when we begin to remember everything in our lives. And that is who we, and the person that and we're growing into who we are at 7. He's getting to be a big boy. I want to work on his diet. He has too much weight on him. Y'all know how I am about fitness, so we're not doing the overweight. So we have to work on that. He gets to walk with me while he's here, both of them. He gets to walk with me while he's here, drop that weight. He's going to be getting some different food, that sort of thing. I don't buy sugar. I don't buy cakes and all that kind of stuff. They have snacks, but they're limited, right? And so, that's the thing. That's everything that's going on at this point. And once again, a new chapter, another chapter being opened in my life. And I'm here for it, because I thank the Most High for every single day. I thank him for allowing me to be a part of every single beautiful day that he has created, because life is a blessing. And complaining don't get nothing done, honey. We got to just jump in there and do what we got to do. Once we conceive the thought and the plan, now it's time to execute it. It's not the time to get scared and renege on the plan, right? It's at that time that when you think about the plan, now it's time to think of a way to put the plan into action and get it done. And there are going to be some successes and there are going to be some failures, and that's why you have to tweak it as you go. And that's what we're going to do, because we're human. But as long as we got the Most High Yahweh on our side, we're going to be just fine as a family, because I believe that and I have faith. And so, honey, that's my chit chat, girl.
This is what a cat is.
Okay, everybody. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to make my dinner. I'm making me a salad tonight for dinner, and I'm getting ready to see. I'm gonna have salmon, pre-mixed avocado, salmon, eggs, beets, and yeah, that's what I'm putting in my salad. Now, normally I would have had me some croutons, but I forgot to get some at the store.
Blue dude, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue too.
Listen, I've been telling everybody about this movie. Well, I've been telling my TikTokers about this movie. If you have not seen The Housemaid, baby, you need to see it. Okay? You can search it up right here on YouTube. And it's going to prompt you to subscribe to the Stars movie app. But it's gonna show you. You're not gonna have to download the app. It's gonna be you can watch it within the YouTube on the YouTube platform. And the Stars is going to prompt you to subscribe to it, right? And you can, but they're gonna give you a 7-day free trial, so you can either stay with Stars after you're done watching the movie or not. You have 7 days, but that's a good movie. My daughters turned me on to it. Such a good movie. And I'm talking about a good movie from beginning to end. And y'all know what we don't have no more, and I say this all the time, is good movies. Don't nobody make good movies no more, but whoever wrote that one, yeah, they knew what they were doing. It was very well written, so good, right? Really, really enjoyed it. And I'm thinking that I'm going to sit down today and watch it again. And girl, I don't even watch movies back to back. Like, once I've seen a movie, I ain't got to see it no more unless it's like years and years later. But a lot of times, I don't watch a movie for a second time. But I'm probably going to watch that one again. That was good. I gotta wash my strawberries, y'all. They just sit here. And I don't really like to wash my strawberries all at the same time. I like to just wash like the few that I'm gonna use that day, because they will go bad. But I've been learning a lot about peroxide and its benefits. Now, I've brushed my teeth with peroxide and I love it. But there's so many other benefits to that, to peroxide. So supposedly you can wash your produce in it and your produce won't age as fast, because there's like a coating on your produce which causes it to age faster, especially berries. So I think I'm gonna try it and see how it works, see if my berries last longer. But yeah, that's a little tip, honey. Let me know how it works for you, girl.
That mood, sort of witty and jaded, but let's not talk about you. Your coyote song on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired singing all night long? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Not blue.
Girl, they actually feel cleaner, honey. Actually feel clean. They got that little squeaky feeling to it. I ain't never felt that on my strawberries, honey. Never.
Blue dew, blue moon, been one or two since I ran into you. Do you need a picture? Well, that gets old. It's hard to take one when your iPhone's full. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Not blue.
Something like a chameleon at the party, tryna be everyone's type. Look what I started. Writing all of these love songs for somebody else. Posting all of these pictures so downhearted. I lost myself 1,000 times. Please, Lord, don't let it be 1,000 more. A broken angel in disguise, still searching for the version of you at my core. I swear when I find you, I'll never let you go. I swear when I find you, I love you like you know you deserve to be. You're everything, the best version of me. I swear when I find you, when I find you, put on my makeup soon as I wake up. Tease my hair out to look thick like a lace front. Got some more for healing. These scars from surgery, that's just my luck for being a woman. Oh, I tear myself into pieces just to keep the peace. The peace, the peace. Oh, yeah, yeah. Giving everyone comfort except for me. Oh, please, Lord, don't let it be 1,000 more. Angel in disguise, still searching for the version of you at my core. I swear when I find you, I'll never let you go. I swear when I
I cut up my purple onion, and a lot of times I just wrap my purple onion, and today I decided to just go ahead and cut the whole thing and keep it in this little container. And this is one of the containers that I got off of Amazon. I don't know if y'all remember me talking about it, but I was showing you those containers in there that I keep my puzzle pieces in, that I decided to separate my puzzle pieces in. These are the smaller containers that came with that set. And so very, very useful. Like, I love these containers. And I just went ahead and cut up my purple onion because I'm gonna need it anyway. And that's like what I use these for. I've never actually used it for my purple onion though. I usually just wrap it up. But today I decided to go ahead, cut it up, and store it in here. That way when I get ready to use it again, it's already chopped and ready to go. Anyway, honey, that was just a little something I wanted to show you, girl. But that's gonna do it for this vlog, honey. I ain't got nothing else for y'all today. I just want to pop out and hang out with the love bugs for a little while. Once again, thank you for being here with me. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, like, jump down below and drop your girl a line. And I am always excited to have y'all here. Thank you so much. I'm hoping that I don't have to move the videos from this channel to a whole nother channel, because as I put in a post here, and I may have said it in the video, I don't remember, but this is an old channel that I put new content on. So that's why you see, well, before I told y'all to come over here and subscribe, it was 1,200 subscribers here. And I haven't been on this channel in 2 years. So it's been a long time, right? And so I took all of the old content that was on this channel and I erased it, and now I have my vlogs over here. So now YouTube is having to find an audience, right, for my vlogs. And what I'm noticing is that people aren't really subscribing like that, and I'm kind of staying at the same 100 and something views, which is, I'm not complaining about my views, okay? Love that. But I do see where it's not really having any growth. And I haven't been over here that long. I just want to continue to monitor it because I don't want to have too many videos in over here and then I can't move and put my content on another channel. So honestly, I don't know how I want to go about it. You know, if this channel continues to stay stagnant, again, we just got here, so I'm trying to be patient. We'll see how things go. I will keep y'all posted. But in the meantime, in between time, I love you lots. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
You gotta do a little bit more.